guys, I have another project for you. I created this little journal. It's kind of a journal, maybe photo album also. Um, I did better this time on not making it too full, which was my real goal. Here's my spine. So my goal was to keep it obviously this, but we get this. Anyway, I still love it. And I want to share it with you guys. So, on the cover, let me tell you about this paper. So, this paper is from an artist called Carol's Musings on Etsy. Sometimes I get sucked into printable papers, and this year I am definitely sucked into printable papers. I have a lot of, um, printed papers like Minte and Stamperia and all those kinds, but I've kind of got drawn in by these. Anyway, I loved the style of the papers, the style of the gingerbread houses. They're kind of vintage looking. So I wanted to decorate up this tree, so I pulled out my little stash of stuff, and I had these little candy looking things and some white buttons, a little star. I think that's supposed to be like a little tiny cookie cutter thing. And then I had these two little cutesy little gingerbread dudes, and these are resin. The reindeer obviously are wood, and I just took some brown ink and a ink stamper, and I just kind of rubbed it to give the deer some darker color. And the Be Merry is also just from my stash. I buy a lot of these little tags that you can get at Walmart at the holidays, and this one, Be Merry, just seemed perfect. I added the bow, and that's pretty much it. And then I added the lace and trim on the binding. Here's the back, and I need to be sure I'm in frame. Yeah, looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to move it over here because when we open it up, there we go. All right, so I guess it's more like a folio journal. I got my cup of tea. They quit making my tea, so I had to order some new tea, and I really like it. Okay, so this is magnetized here and opens up like this. I'm trying to make sure you can see that little gingerbread man. You can. He's so cute. All right, so almost all of these papers are from the collection that comes with this set, but there's a few that don't. This background paper does not. This is from another, I think it's from another collection, but obviously the little gingerbread scene comes with it. And I tried to ink all of these. We got the little, so isn't it so cute how she did it? And she has reds and she has the vintage greens. So you could go with the more cheerful and bright, or you could go with the more vintage. So that's a little booklet. My imagination for this is a recipe, holiday recipes, and then also Christmas memories. So in here, open it up like this, and oh dear, there we go. Okay. See, this is what happens. All right, I'm going to have to fix that. So basically, we just had a little lift up right there. I'm just going to do it right now while I talk with you, because this is real life and how things happen sometimes. All right. So there's my little side tuck pocket. I just printed this in a smaller size that tucks back in there. And then we've got gingerbread cookies, and there's an actual recipe on here, and there's a place back here where you can write more, and then this little tuck pocket that comes with the collection, and back. And you can see, hopefully, that this is a whole sheet, and I cut it so that it marries together, and you just got that separation for the pocket. And the same on this side. Okay, a little gingerbread man. And this one's got a little side. Oh, no, it doesn't. I glued this down. So this is where you'd write your recipe or your thoughts or memories. This 'Tis the Season is from a different collection. But I did, there are no sentiments with this collection, so I needed to add those. And I'm seeing I need a little more glue right here, so I'm going to get that done. Stick it in there, and that goes back and folds like that. So then we just have one signature. That's probably the reason why I was able to keep it as close to, you know, not as possible. And after, you know, I did it, when I didn't have any laces and trims on the side, it did lay a little bit better, but that really didn't add that much. So I was like, well, what the heck, I'm going to do it. So I went in my stash and I found some reds and greens and some ivory, and I went to town. So it opens like this. We've got a little baggie here. Oh yes, I did use the, what do they call these? The Brad method for binding this, and it was so much easier than sewing. I am probably going to be sticking with the Brad binding. So this is just a little tiny little booklet for thoughts or recipes, and it goes right in this little envelope, or it's not an envelope, it's one of those little bags, a glassine bag. Okay, so you can see the cute paper. This little tag is part of the collection. The sentiment is not, but the little pocket is. And then this just has a large pull-out. Now this paper is not from the collection. It's from a different collection, and I just printed it. I didn't know if I was going to use it, and then I needed something to go in there, so there you go. On this particular journal, I did make a lot of little, I don't even know what these are called, but it's a paper clip thingy. And here's a pull out, and then the paper clip holds it together and holds it onto the paper. We've got this red lace. I really like this one because it's so flat that it doesn't bulk up at all. Look at that beautiful paper. All right, we've got this tag that comes from the collection. You just fussy cut it out. And my little stocking with a gingerbread man tucks in there. We've got a glassine bag here. And these little guys are from the collection as well. And we've got another one of these little pull-out booklets that is giving me a hard time. Okay, so there we go. And we've got that in the center. So that goes in here. Just gorgeous papers. Then we've got this little guy up here. Ho, ho, ho. And you can just tuck anything you want up there. We've got this green trim. A little pocket here. And open page. You could put a photo here. You could put a recipe here. You could just write your thoughts here. And then we've got these two little snowman. Oh, there's the back. And then there's just a little place to write whatever. I've got another one of the paper clip holders. And that tucks right underneath. A cute little gingerbread man there. And then over here we've got Christmas Wish and the little angel. All of this comes with the kit, but this is from another collection. And over here we've got, this guy printed weird. It had a piece that come out the bottom, but it printed weird. So I cut the printed weird off and I just made a little tuck spot with it. So this does come with it. Like I said, there's some that look real vintagey, and then this looks vintagey also, but it's got the reds in it. So I used that tuck spot there. This part is from the collection. The sentiment is not, and then I just glued that on. I really love this. It screams Christmas to me with the little fringes popping out. This is a beautiful, beautiful paper. Part of the collection. It's a little different because it's got more teals in it, but I knew I wanted this to be the center of the signature, so that this beautiful, I mean, you could put a photo right here and it's going to be framed out beautifully, and then you write whatever, what have you. I mean, do what you want with it, but I love it. Okay, part of the collection, not part of the collection, and then we have, oh dear Lord, here we go. Okay. So it just says December 25th, and it opens like that. I'm going to take a sip of tea, guys. We got another tuck spot under here. Little pull out. I mean, these are perfect sizes for recipes. I just, perfect. I guess if you write rather, you know, if you're not, you don't write real big. Okay, tuck spot. And then, you know, I just used scraps of paper, folded them in half, and used those in there. This is part of the collection as well. I just added the sentiment and the little cute little snowman. I'm not snowman, gingerbread man. I just so love those little gingerbread men. It took me about a week to make this. You know, we've been real busy. We were traveling and just got back. This is from the collection as well. Usually doesn't take me that long. I'm going to have to pay closer attention to this before I get on camera. And what I had to do, I'll tell you what happened. I had to cut the bag size down, so then I had to put glue at the bottom to close the bag again, and I must have stuck these in way too quickly. And they got stuck. So that's okay. Everything's going to be fine. You know, it's part of paper crafting. We make mistakes. We learn from them. So this is another one that's paper clipped together, braided together. And I just love that idea. Whoever thought of that was absolutely brilliant. I'm going to have to buy some bigger brads. These are really small brads, but yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm going to do that as soon as I'm done with the videos, order some larger brads. So over here, we just have a tuck spot. We wish you a Merry Christmas. This, it looks like a bell, but it looks like I don't know. Anyway, that's part of the collection. And like I said, I just use my scraps to fold pieces that could be tucked in here and there. This one, this is another part of the collection, and I added this in that little tuck pocket. I actually found this pocket was empty at the last minute, and probably what I need to do is ink this one, make it look better. So then we've got another pocket here. This could be for small recipes. Ooh, look at this. I love these buttons, and they went so well with the color scheme that I had to add those buttons. This is a good size for a recipe here. And I just love gingerbread people. I so do. And then we've got another tuck spot here. All is bright. And again, that pretty green Christmassy trim. And it really surprisingly matches really well with this seam binding. There we go. And then our last page of our signature here. Open up, magnetized. It mimics the front. We've got to pull out here. Little tuck spot under here. This is part of the collection, the red paper, and the green paper is not. And then it opens this way. And I left these without so that whoever ends up with this can tuck their own things in these pockets back here. So, there is my little Be Merry journal, folio, booklet, whatever you call it. Let me know what you think. I really appreciate your comments. It's, I'm right under 25,000 subscribers, and there's a lot of things that go into helping a channel grow, and commenting and sharing and liking are several of the things that really help a channel grow. As I get older, I'm going to be gravitating to this more for, part of my business, and I hope you guys will help me grow my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Happy Scrappy Day and Merry Christmas.